We turn now to a Team 10 investigation. A Rancho Bernardo homeowner says a dispute with her homeowners association left her condo looking like this: unfinished work and cracks throughout the property. Our Team 10 investigator Melissa Messia shows us the fight to get it fixed and what happened after Team 10 got involved.
You can see the damage throughout Tonga Moore's home in Rancho Bernardo.
There's a gap. This used to touch, and it's cracked all the way down.
Downstairs and up.
From top all the way down.
She moved into this condo in 2015.
There was nothing visible when I bought the place. All they told me was the concrete was messed up in the backyard, and they're like, oh, there's a slope issue because the wall was leaning. They're like, oh, the HOA is going to take care of that, don't worry.
Moore said problems started after her homeowners association authorized a foundation lift project in 2019 to several properties.
That crack appeared right before my eyes as they were lifting it up, and he was like, oh, that's normal. And I'm like, okay.
But what continued to happen didn't seem normal to her.
Those little cracks started getting bigger.
This runs through the kitchen wall.
After they did the foundation lift. So it's been growing ever since then.
Doors now don't fully close, cabinets don't fully open. She told Team 10 the HOA, the Tierra del Sol at Bernardo Heights Owners Association, won't pay what she said is the fair cost to fix this.
I suffer in silence because I cannot wrap my brain around what's going on because it doesn't make sense to me.
The foundation lift project completed end of 2019, but her property is still in disarray.
The contractor said they would replace it, but they haven't.
I went to get the HOA's side to ask what's the holdup. The board's attorney told me they are diligently working to resolve this matter with Ms. Moore. The attorney said at the time the exterior work was completed end of 2019, an estimate was obtained to make all of the necessary repairs to the interior. She said the homeowner is responsible for those repairs and they provided Moore the money. That's where there's an issue.
I want them to do the right thing.
Moore said the money they offered wasn't enough. According to her, they were supposed to fix things back to the way it was before the project, something she emphasized in her emails to the HOA. She said the first check she received was a little more than $7,000 in December 2019. Moore said that would not cover this damage. In June 2020, the HOA issued another check for about $7,100. The next month, more than $11,000 for the windows and sliding door. She didn't cash them because she believed she was being shortchanged.
I want them to come and fix the structural damage that was caused by what they did. If you're going to say you're going to repair things like for like, I want them to really come in and do what they said.
An estimate Moore received from one company placed repairs inside her home at more than $55,000. Other estimates came back higher. One neighbor, who didn't want to go on camera for privacy concerns, confirmed to Team 10 damage to her home from the project was fixed in early 2020. She said she was fully reimbursed at an amount higher than Moore's initial offer. In recent months, the HOA gave Moore a separate amount of more than $21,000, but she said they would not reissue those previous checks.
Struggling to get through all of this.
While the flooring was recently redone and fixed, Moore said there is so much left to be done.
This is too much for something that should have been so simple.
In my quest for answers, I asked Tierra del Sol's attorney about these previous checks not cashed, ones that Moore said the HOA would not reissue. The HOA's attorney told me if the checks need to be reissued because they've expired, the association will reissue the checks. Moore said that's the first time she's ever heard that.
If the association's taking responsibility for the repair and that repair caused additional damage, then under those circumstances, it could be that the association's responsible for that.
I went to attorney Dan Zimberoff, who has represented homeowners associations and property owners. He's not involved in this case. Zimberoff said it's typically in the best interest of both sides to work together. He said mediation is an option.
If this is an adversarial relationship or as treated as an adversarial relationship, it's much more expensive, it's much more time consuming, and it creates a lot of animosity.
With this latest development, Moore is hopeful the situation going on for more than 2 years will be resolved soon.
Who or what has been helping you get through all of this?
My kids. My kids tell me, Mom, it's going to be okay.
For Team 10, I'm Melissa Messia.
Moore said of the condos involved in this 2019 project, her property is the only one not completed. The city of San Diego issued a citation for some of the work needing repair. The HOA and Moore are named as the responsible parties. The HOA's attorney said they are working with the city to address it.